What's up, everybody? I hope you guys watched my previous video, which was yesterday's video, because if you did, you would not be surprised, because today, once again, the SPY has closed at another all-time high, at a new all-time high. Okay, now I still believe that we have more upside. Okay, we got this resistant level that's been a resistant level for us since April. Okay, market makers work very hard, have been working very hard to set up this area of liquidity for us. Area of liquidity, if you guys don't know yet, if you're new to the channel, area of liquidity is where potentially is where the fellow retail traders like us are setting up our stop losses. Okay, because if we look at how many times each time this resistance level got tested, the SPY pulled back. Okay, so market makers want us to think that if SPY touches that level again, that it will just pull back. Okay, but as a lot of y'all already know, trading is not that simple. If it was that simple, we'd all be rich. Okay, so that's why I like to highlight these areas of liquidity. That to me is an area of value. I don't just identify the resistance or the support. I want to identify where the market makers will look to take us out. Okay, where fellow retail traders would potentially look to set up stop losses based on the structure. So this orange area is our area of liquidity. Okay, so we have not reached that level yet. We have not reached that resistance level yet. I think and I believe that it will touch that. Okay, I also have reasons to believe that it will not reject it. I think we will break it, get into this pool of money for the market makers here to take out. And if they want, if they're gonna get start a correction for SPY, I think they will start that correction in this area. Okay, above 445 to 448 potentially. I think that's where they would start a correction if there is going to be a correction. Okay, but like I always say, we don't want to call a top in the bull market, and this is a very strong bull market. How do we know this? We know this because our moving averages are all stacked on top of each other. The 5-day stacked on the 13-day, stacked on the 20, stacked on the 50, and the 200-day it's all the way down here. Okay, very, very strong bull market. And I always tell you guys, in a strong bull market, we always get bounces off the 5-day moving average. More often than not. Every time we get strong moves, a lot of bounces off the 5-day moving average. Okay? The 5-day moving average in a strong bull market act as a very strong support level. Okay? And in the strong bull market, of course, the 20-day, I look at it like the equilibrium. Below the 20-day, it's bearish to me. Above the 20-day, it's bullish. Okay? So, SPY is looking bullish. I think we will get more upside. If we look at the VIX, it's headed even lower than before, trading below all our moving day averages. Okay, the opposite of SPY, and it's doing its job, it's doing what it's supposed to do, which is inversing the SPY. So I like to see the VIX continue to go down. I like to see it continue looking bearish. Okay, as long as it's looking bearish, that means there's low fear in the market. Low fear, guys, by the whales, from the whales. Okay, no one's looking to hedge. All right, it's looking good. SPY is looking good. Okay, I'm still bullish on it. I still have my price target. It actually already hit my price target, but despite that, I think it'll head up higher. 444, 445. It might pull back around there, around 446, 447, maybe even 448 around the upper Bollinger Band. Not quite 448, but y'all can see 444, 37, 34. All right, so yes, bottom line, I think there's more upside. I'm not seeing any reason to be bearish just yet. Okay? Yet. All right? And VIX is looking very bearish. A bearish VIX is bullish for SPY. Okay? You guys get that? All right? Moving on. Looking at QQQ. Now, QQQ has had 2 strong red days in a row. Okay? However, it bounced off a critical support level today. That critical support level being the 20-day moving average. All right, in a strong bull market, we want to see price action trading above the 20-day moving average. Okay, if we bring up the other moving average, it's below the 5 and the 13. That is bearish. To me, it's bearish strength building, but it's not a reason to be bearish just yet. Okay, so we did get a strong bounce, also a critical support level. Now, if QQQ start trading below the 20-day, the 20-day is currently at 364.67. If QQQ starts trading below that, I will become more bearish on QQQ, okay? One of the reasons why I'm looking at Apple, guys. Remember, QQQ is not a stock. It's an ETF. It's an index, an index. So one of the strongest weighted stock on the QQQ is Apple. And Apple, for the 4th day in a row, is trading below the 20-day moving average. Okay? Mind you, the 20-day, the 5 and the 13-day, it's like mixed around each other. It's like, you know, it's tangled up with each other. When that happens, that tells me sideways actions, choppy price action, okay? Bollinger Bands are squeezing a little bit. Okay, they're tightening. So that's, you know, choppy price action, okay? However, we do got this low resistant line right here where it's looking like kind of like it's bull flagging, okay? So yes, price action is bearish right now, but it's not that below the critical support level. It's just hanging just below it. And if Apple closes above 146.70, that puts it right above 3 of our moving average. Okay, which is not a big move. Okay, it's less than it's less than $1 away. All right, and that could make Apple just like that look bullish again. Okay, so right now Apple's at a crossroad. It doesn't know if it wants to go down. It doesn't know if it wants to go up. Okay, but we cannot be guessing, guys. We don't want to guess. It's too risky. And we want the price action to tell us what it wants to do. Price action is our boss. If Apple starts trading above our moving averages again, and maybe even break this resistant line and close above it, then I will stop being bullish again on Apple, which is around 147.70 cents or higher. Okay? Apple starts closing above that level, then I'll start getting bullish again, and we can come back up and take out this area of liquidity right here that the market makers built. Got this double top right here. That means there's a pool of liquidity up here. Will market makers look to take that out? It remains to be seen, okay? So we gotta wait. I'm neutral on Apple. All right, and because I'm neutral on Apple, I am, you know, I'm gonna stay on the sidelines with QQQ. However, keep in mind, QQQ, technically, it's still bullish, okay? This is still a bull market, and despite trading below the 5 and the 13-day, it's bouncing off a critical support level. All right, that's a good sign. That's a really good sign. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. If QQQ starts trading below the 20-day, which is 364.67, and fails to go back above that level, that's a very big sign that we're rolling over. Rolling over means we're switching the bear market. All right, it's rolling over. It's kind of the other way. Okay. So right now, I'm neutral on QQQ. All right, we got to watch the price action tomorrow, okay? Moving on to ARKK. ARKK, here's another one, very similar to Apple. We have the moving averages just tangled up with each other, okay? That's sideways price action. ARKK doesn't know if it wants to go up or go down just yet, all right? It's not telling us nothing. Now, according to Elliott Wave, I have my reasons to believe that we're going to head up. According to Elliott Wave, we're on the 5th wave. And at the end of this 5th wave, where I believe it'll end around 142, there's also a gap that needs to get filled. Okay? So right now, I was bullish on ARKK, but we got to watch it. I was able to accumulate around this level and this level. Okay? But right now, looking like very choppy. It's below the 5-day and the 13-day, but it's still trading above the 20 and the 50, okay? So it needs to make up its mind, all right? So I'm not sure what it wants to do, but I'm sure we will find out the end of this week or early next week, okay? So we got to continue watching it. I am neutral on ARKK today, okay? Moving on to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I am bullish on Bitcoin, okay? Not neutral like QQQ, And RK, today I am bullish on Bitcoin. I've actually been bullish on Bitcoin for quite some time if you've been watching my video, okay? So it finally broke above the 200-day moving average 2 days ago on the 9th. It managed to stay above it for 3 days in a row. That's bullish price action, guys. And not only that, we have the 5-day crossing back above the 200-day for the first time in a long time, in months, guys. Okay? So, do I believe Bitcoin's back in a buy the dip market? Absolutely. Okay, so what do we want to watch out for? Well, we want to watch 45K as a critical support level, because that is where the 200-day moving average is, and we want to see Bitcoin continue to stay above that level to continue to be bullish. And in the previous high was at 42.3K, 42.3 thousand. That's another critical support level. So those are our two critical support levels where I would love to see for Bitcoin to hold, as well as the third critical support level at 40.7K. Okay, those are critical support levels, as well as levels that I will look to scale in some more. If you guys are interested in buying more, that's what I would look to enter. Okay, not at the tip. I want to see a nice pullback to one of our support levels, and that is where I will look to enter. Keep in mind areas of liquidity, okay, because we're not the only ones looking at this 200-day moving average as a support level, all right, or looking at this previous high as a support level. There are many retail traders looking at those levels as support levels, and market makers know this, and because of that, they know that below these levels, retail traders will set their stop loss, which is where the market makers will look to enter. Okay, they won't look to enter the way we enter, because if they did, they will just push price all the way up, and they will just enter at terrible prices. All right, they want to enter in good prices, which is taking out our stop loss. All right, I say that all the time, and I will continue to say it because it's true. All right, this is not just technical analysis. We got to have the right mindset for this. Okay, so mindset is very important as a trader. All right, so that's all I wanted to cover. Bullish on SPY still, bearish on VIX, which is good for the SPY. Neutral for QQQ, Apple, and ARKK. Bullish on Bitcoin. All right, and now for my viewers' choice, SOLR Alliance. This is the Canadian one. As you can see, it's bearish. This is a very bearish price action for quite some time. Downtrend, you know, lower lows, lower highs. Not, you know, seeing much stuff here. We do have an area of imbalance up here. It's not a big one. Do have an area of imbalance. All these white lines right here, those are previous highs. Also, you know, resistant levels as well. So we had a death cross right here with the 200-day cross above the 50-day. This is a straight up bull trend. Very, very strong bull trend. It tried over here on the 9th to the 10th to make some type of comeback. Look like it's just the people just took profit. Got a nice dump right here. This is a penny stock. I don't really do penny stocks, to be honest with you. It's not really my thing. I'd rather work with stocks and crypto that has a, you know, it's, I guess, worth more, I guess, you know, like Bitcoin, you know, Netflix, Apple, Amazon, companies like that, or even the indices like SPY and QQQ. You know, those are, for me, they're more easier to trade because overall they're in a bull market overall in the long term, so they're easier to trade for me. With these penny stocks, they're a little tricky, okay, but technical analysis wise, we're in it's pretty bearish, okay, so I'm not really seeing much. All right, we do have a strong support level here at 23 cents. 22.5 to 23 cents. Strong support level. Had a double bottom here at 20 cents. Okay, so the low, it's been lower before. Yeah, we have a gap down here that's never got filled at 10 to 12.5 cents. Okay, had the gap here. So yeah, I'm not really seeing anything right now. It's just looking really bearish, but I would like to see if it can continue to hold above 23 cents. If it continue to hold above 23 cents, maybe base around there, that's a pretty good sign. That's a critical, where critical support level is right now, 23 cents and then 20 cents, okay? And below that would be around the 12.5 to 10 cent range where the gap was, okay? So if 20 cents doesn't hold, there's a long window to the downside, okay? So yeah, I don't really do penny stocks. Sorry, I can't tell you better information, but yeah, it's looking pretty bearish. Yeah, it's not something I would mess with. But yeah, I hope this helped. I hope this technical analysis was able to help keep you guys calm in this crazy market. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.